Okay. Uh, yes. Now the tabernacle you shall make with 10 curtains of fine twisted linen and blue and purple and scarlet strands. You shall make them with cherubim, the work of a skillful workman. The length of each curtain shall be how long is that? Okay. Shall be 28 cubits, and the width of each curtain 4 cubits. All the curtains shall have the same measurement. 5 curtains shall be joined to one another, and the other 5 curtains shall be joined to one another. And you shall make loops of blue strands on the edge of the one curtain at the end of the set, and likewise you shall make them in the edge of the outermost curtain in the second set. You shall make 50 loops of the one curtain. You shall make 50 loops on the edge of the curtain. That is in the second set. The loops shall be opposite one another. And you shall make 50 clasps of gold. Clasps. What is clasp? Gold joining power around care about that. What is clasp? A device parts. Okay. You should make 50 flasks of gold join and join the curtains to one another with a clasp so that the timberlands may become one. What is timberlands? Oh yeah, I remember that yesterday timberlands may become one. And you should make curtains of gold here for a tenth over. Yeah, it's 25. For a tenth over the tabernacle. 11 curtains you shall make. The length of each curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the width of each curtain 4 cubits. The 11 curtains shall have the same measurement, and you shall join 5 of the curtains by themselves and 6 of the curtains by themselves, and you shall double the 6th curtain over at the front of the tent. You shall make 50 loops on the edge of the one curtain that is outermost in the set, and 50 loops upon the edge of the curtain which is outermost in the second set. And you shall make 50 clasps of bronze and put the clasps into the loops and join the 10 together so they may become one, and the overlapping part that is left over the curtains of the tent, the half curtain that is left shall hang over the plug of the tabernacle, and the cubit on the one side and the cubit on the other side of what is left over the wait, let me just what is left comes 10 cubit on the other side of what is left in the length of the curtains of the tent shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle on this side and on that side to cover it, and you shall make a covering for the tent of skins rams skins dyed red, and a covering of porpoise skins above it. And you shall make the boards for the tabernacle of acacia wood standing up. 10 cubits shall be the length of a board, and 1.5 cubits the width of each board. And each board shall have 2 tenons parallel to each other. Thus you shall do for all the boards of the tabernacle. And you shall make the borders for the tabernacle 20 boards for the south side southward, and shall make 40 sockets of silver on the 20 boards, 2 sockets under one board and one board for its 2 tenons, and 2 sockets under the next board for its 2 tenons. And the second side of the tabernacle on the north side 20 boards, and there are 40 sockets of silver, 2 sockets under one. Wait, let me check. They have only one day. Okay. 2 sockets under the board. And for the rear. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Back. And the rear of the tabernacle westward you should make 6 boards, and 2 boards you should make for the corners of the tabernacle in the rear, and they shall be double below, and at its top they shall be completely joined to a single ring. Thus it shall be both of them. They shall be for the two corners. There shall be 8 boards with the socket silver, 16 sockets, 2 sockets under one board and 2 sockets under the next board. And you shall make bars of acacia wood, 5 boards of the one side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards on the side for the tabernacle, and 5 boards for the boards of the side of the tabernacle and the rear westward. And the middle bar shall pass through the center of the boards from end to end, and shall overlay the boards with gold and make their rings of gold as holders for the bars. And you shall overlay the bars with gold, and you shall put. I'm recording, right? And you shall. And the middle bar shall pass through the center of the porcelain, and you shall overlay the boards and make the rings of gold boards with gold, and make the rings of gold as holders for the bars, and you shall overlay the bars with gold, and you shall set up the tabernacle according to this plan which you are shown in the mountain, and you shall make a veil of blue and purple and scarlet strands of fine twinned linen. It shall be made of cherubim, the work of a skillful workman. Okay. And you shall hang it upon 4 pairs of acacia overlaid with gold. Their hooks shall be of gold, and they shall stand on the 4 sockets of silver. And you shall hang up the veil under the cloths, and bring in the ark of the testimony there within the veil, and the veil shall make a separation for you between the holy place and the holy of holies. And you shall put the expiation. The fuck is this, man?
Expiation.
That making amends. Okay. You cover upon the ark testimony in the holy of holies. And you shall set the table outside the veil, and a lampstand opposite the table on the side of the tabernacle towards the south. And the table you shall put on the north side. And you shall make a screen for the entrance of the tent of blue and purple and scarlet strands of fine twinned linen, the work of a embroiderer. And for the screen you shall make 5 pairs of acacia and overlay them with gold. Their hooks shall be of gold, and you shall cast 5 sockets of bronze for them. That sounds short. Okay. And you shall make the altar of acacia wood a length of 5 cubits and a width of 5 cubits. By the way, guys, I'm reading this shit, but I don't know what I'm reading. Like, at all, man. This is very fucking confusing. Something is happening, but I don't know what's happening. He's saying something about like a temple or some shit, but I'm not gonna imagine the dimension. I'm just gonna read it out. And you shall make an altar of acacia wood, a length of 5 cubits and a width of 5 cubits. The altar shall be square and 3 cubits in its height. And you shall make its horns upon its 4 corners. Its horns shall be of one piece with it, and you shall overlay it with bronze, and you shall make its posts to remove its ashes, and its shafts, and its basins, and its forks, and its live pans, and its utensils you shall make of bronze. And you shall make a grating, a network of bronze for it, and on the net you shall make 4 bronze rings at its 4 ends, at its 4 ends, and you shall put it below under the ledge of the altar, so that the net may reach halfway up the altar. You shall make poles for the altar, poles like acacia, and over them with bronze. And its poles shall be put into the rings, and the poles shall be on the two sides of the altar when it is carried. You should make it whole with boards, as it is shown to you in the mountain. You should make it, and so they shall make it. So shall they make it. And you shall make the court of the tabernacle on the south side southward. There shall be. What is the south side southward? Holy shit! Yes, that's like in the south. That's like in the left area, leftward, like.
Direction.
Fuck off.
Cardinal direction of the compass. North, south, east, west. Written as, and for north, towards the South Pole. Describes east and west. Stretch out your left arm so that your
Fuck off. Towards the south, so why is it south side towards the south? There shall be hangings for the cord of fine twinned linen, a length of 100 cubits for one side, and its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets shall be of bronze. The hooks of the pillars and their connecting rods shall be of silver. And likewise on the north side, its full length there shall be hangings, a length of 100 cubits, and its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets of bronze. The hooks of the pillars and their connecting rods shall be of silver. And for the width of the cord on the west side there shall be hangings of 50 cubits with their 10 pillars and their 10 sockets. And the width of the cord of the east side eastward shall be 50 cubits. And there shall be 15 cubits of hangings for one side of the gate, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. And there shall be 15 cubits of hanging from the other side, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. And for the gate of the cord there shall be a screen of 20 cubits of blue and purple and scarlet strands of fine twinned linen, the rock of embroidery, with their 4 pillars at their 4 sockets. And the pillars around the cord shall be connected with silver, with their hooks of silver and their sockets of bronze. The length of the cord shall be 100 cubits, and width 50 at each end, and the height 5 cubits of fine twinned linen, and their sockets of bronze. Oh, the utensils of the tabernacle. Tabernacle used in all its service and all its pegs have funny, and all the pegs of the cord shall be of bronze. And he shall command the funny idea for thumbnail, by the way. And you shall command the children of Israel to bring to you pure oil of peat and olives for the light, to make the lamp shine continually. In the tent of meeting outside the veil, which is before the testimony, Aaron and his sons shall maintain in it in order from evening to morning before Jehovah. It shall be perpetual statute to be observed throughout their generations by the children of Israel. And bring near to yourself Aaron your brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, that they may serve me as a priest. Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar Aaron's sons, and you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. And you shall speak to all who are wise in heart, whom I have filled the spirit of wisdom, that they make Aaron's garments to sanctify him, that he may serve me as a priest. These are the garments they shall make: a breastplate, and an ephod, and a robe, and a tunic, and checkered work, a turban, and a grinding sash. So they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, and for his sons, that he may serve me as priest. They therefore shall take the gold, and the blue, and the purple, and scarlet strands, and the fine linen, and shall make the ephod of gold thread, of blue, and purple, and scarlet strands, and fine twined linen, the work of a skillful workman. It shall have 2 shoulder pieces joined to its 2 edges, so that it may be joined together. And the skillfully woven band which is on it for its fastening shall be like it in workmanship, of 1 piece with it, of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet strands, and twinned linen. And shall take 2 oxen onyx stones, and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel. 6 of the names of the stone, and the names of the remaining 6 under their stone according to their birth. To 1 stone, okay, to 1 stone, okay. With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet, you shall engrave the 2 stones according to the names of the sons of Israel. You shall make them enclosed in settings of gold. And you shall put the 2 stones on the shoulder pieces of the ephod as stones of remembrance from the sons of Israel. And Aaron shall bear their names for Jehovah on his 2 shoulders for a memorial. And you shall make settings of gold. I'm cleaning my glasses right now, by the way. If anyone's wondering, kinda, they kinda like bad right now. So I gotta clean them up. Come on, clean you fucking. Thank you. Gold and 2 chains of pure gold you should make them twisted cord at work. And you shall put the chains of gold. You shall make settings of gold and 2 chains of pure gold. You shall make them twisted and cord at work. And you shall put the chain of cords on the settings. And you shall make a breastplate of judgment. It's work of skillful workman. Like the work of the ephod, you shall make it of gold, of blue, and purple, scarlet strands, and fine twisted linen. You shall make it. It shall be square and dot. Square the nose without deflecting those in person in this twist false and testimony. Perfect testimony. A span its length and a span its width. You shall enclose what? Enclose in its enclosures, funny, of stones, 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a row of sardius, a topaz, and emerald, and the second row of carbuncle, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row, jacinth, an agate, and amethyst. Okay, what's a jacinth? That's a pretty neat stone. What about agatite? Is this why they're called Jews? Because they have stones and shit. Very nice, very nice. Amethyst. And the 4th row of Quarioso, of Onyx, and a Jasper. What is Quario, whatever the fuck it's called? Pretty cool, pretty cool. What about Onyx? Pretty cool, pretty cool. On Onyx and Jasper, they shall be set in gold in their enclosures, and the stones shall be, according to the names of Psalm 012, according to their names, they shall be like the engravings of a signet, each according to its name, for the 12 tribes. And you shall make on the breastplate twisted chains of crooked work of pure gold, corded. And you shall make on the breastplate 2 rings of gold, and you shall put the 2 rings of the 2 ends of the breastplate, and you shall put the 2 cords of gold in the 2 rings at the end of the breastplate, and you shall put the okay. And you shall make a breastplate chain of gold, and you shall make the breastplate rings of gold, and you shall put the 2 rings of the end of the breastplate, and you shall put the 2 cords of gold into the 2 rings at the end of the breastplate, and you shall put the 2 other ends of the cord. Also, the settings are put on the shoulder pieces of the ephod at the front of it, and you shall make 2 rings of gold, and you shall put them upon the 2 ends of the breastplate upon its edge, which is forward towards the ephod on the inside, and you shall make 2 rings of gold, and you shall put them at the bottom of the shoulders, yes, pieces of the ephod on the front of it, close to the place where it is joined, above the skillfully woven bronze ephod, and then you shall bind the breastplate by its rings to the rings of the ephod with a cord of blue strands, that it may be upon the skillfully woven band of ephod, and that the breastplate may not come loose from the ephod. And Aaron shall bear the names and the sons of Israel in the breastplate of judgment on his heart when he goes into the sanctuary for a memorial before Jehovah continuously, and shall put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be on Aaron's heart when he goes to in before Jehovah, and Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel on his heart before Jehovah continuously. And he shall make a robe of pure ephod and of blue strands. Das wiedzą? Dobra. Добре, esa. Okay. There shall be nothing for the head of the center around its opening. There shall be a binding edge full and work like the opening of a coat of mail, so that it will not be torn. It shall make on its hem pomegranates of blue and purple as scarlet strands around the hem, and the bells of gold between around them, and golden bow and a pomegranate of gold bell and a pomegranate of the hem of the rope and the fall around, and it shall be upon Aaron when he ministers, and the sound shall be heard when he goes into the sanctuary before Jehovah, when he comes out of the tent of the day. And shall make a plate of pure gold engraved upon it like the graves of Sigid, holiness of Jehovah, and he shall put it on the cord of blue strands, and it shall be on the turban, and it shall be on the front of the turban, and it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, and Aaron shall bear the inquiry of the holy things which the children of Israel sanctify for all their holy gifts, and it shall always be on his forehead, that he may be accepted before Jehovah, and he shall wave the tunic of fine linen, and he shall make a turban of fine linen, and he shall make a grinding sash, the work of an embroiderer, and for Aaron, so that he shall make tunics, and he shall make for them grinding sashes, and he shall make for them high hats for glory and for beauty, and he shall put them upon Aaron his brother and upon his sons with him, and he shall anoint, fast, come on, no time. Smear up, okay. Anoint them and consecrate them and sanctify them, that they may serve me as priests. Okay, I'm not with it. They shall make them linen trousers to cover their naked flesh. They shall reach for the loins even to the tides, and then they shall be upon Aaron and upon his sons when they go into the tent of meeting, or when they come near the altar to minister in the sanctuary, that they may not bear angry and die. It shall be perpetual statute for him and for his seed after him.